What's up, YouTube? Leo here. Doing a little bit of camping. Been over here for a couple days, camping out in some rain. Had a ball with it. Been watching TV and had me all kinds of fun. Doing a little bit of work on some little piece of land. It's been in my family for 3 generations. Making me a couple camping spots back up in here. But there is something I wanted to take a minute. Like I said, just getting ready to pack up. I'm packing up right now, TV, all that stuff, getting ready to put it all together and pack up. But before I do, I wanted to show you guys something. Now, I featured these not long ago on our channel, this battery and power inverter right here. Redodo is the name of the company. And I just wanted to show you guys something. I get questions from time to time, you're running TVs out in the middle of how, well, here you go, this is it, this is how you do it. This right here, now they sent me this battery to do a review on, battery and power inverter to do a review on, and we did the review, and I have been using them now for about 4 or 5 camping trips. I'm not even sure, not 100% on that, but anyway, sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of touch base about them. Now, they have both been running for 2 solid days, with exception about 5 hours yesterday in between the rain. I went up, took a hatchet, and chopped down some of the saplings after I run a weed eater, So other than that, this battery and power inverter have been running the TV and light in here continuously, with the exception of about 5 hours for 2 straight days. The tent, it's vinyl on the inside, holds a little bit of heat, a little bit better, but it's really, really, really dark in here once you close it up, especially when it's raining. You have to close your windows, so it gets really dark in here. Now, I've been using a 75-watt LED right here, and had it ran back to, had my battery sitting right there with the other one. That one is running the diesel heater right there. That was completely different circuit. But anyhow, this has ran the TV and the light, which are the highest demand devices. Running a light continuously is an extreme demand. I mean, I've heard, you've all heard for years about, going from incandescent light bulbs to LEDs. I did not know how much of a difference there really is until I started playing with stuff like this. It is a huge difference. Do not use an incandescent light bulb on this kind of setup. Use LEDs. What uses way too much. But anyhow, the battery is like I said, it's a Redodo, and this one Bluetooth 5.0. It has it's BMS is what it's called. It's battery management system. And it's more or less, I don't want to get too technical or anything like that. It's more or less, think of it kind of like a little computer in there that controls everything, little control board. If things get overcharged or, start to overheat, or if there's some kind of problem or whatever, it can deal with it on its own. Now, the Bluetooth also, hang on. Okay, right here, I can see all the stats on this battery right here, and you can see it's in standby mode, and it's still got 27% after running the 2 highest demand devices that you can bring, the TV and running the light all that time, and it's still got 27% left after all that. So I mean, that is really impressive. That's really impressive. Got 0 complaints, absolutely 0 complaints. Loved it. Now, the inverter here that they sent, excuse me, sorry. Now, you've got your plugs right here, power button right there. You got a little readout, for your battery, how much power you're using, etc., etc. Now, the thing about this, it's a pure sine wave inverter. Now, I don't want to get too weird, get too technical. If you look at them, the pattern on an oscilloscope, okay, it's a little screen. You'll see like there's 3 different types of these sine waves, right? You'll have One will be big squares, the other one will be little squares, okay, and the third will be the like that, the one with the waves. I know you've seen, you know, what I'm talking about on an oscilloscope. It's just a nice smooth wave. So anyway, that's what the pure sine wave means. It has to do with the condition of the current, the electricity coming in. You see, this is conditioned, and the others, the two with the blocks, the big cubes and the little cubes, those are not. Now the difference is not a whole lot, but there are certain devices that don't do well with anything but the pure sine wave, which is why it's used as your house current. That's the reason. But anyhow, this does that, and like I said, this has been running the TV and the light, you know, right here, the plugs. This is a 2,000 watt inverter, guys. This thing, I have never even heard the fans kick on. It's running. It's running all of this stuff passively. It's not even breaking a sweat, okay? I have never heard these fans kick in. Either they're super quiet, or I mean, it's just flawless. It works really well. Zero problems with anything. But anyhow, like I said, I just wanted to kind of take a minute and touch base on this. We've got a discount code on these, and there's also a Black Friday event going on as well. So, you know, if you wanted to get something, you know, to do this sort of thing, you know, have actual power, run other appliances that aren't 12 volt, you know what I mean? This is a really good option. And I use it with my solar. I've got a 200 watt, but you can go 400 watt, but anyhow, it's another thing, totally another thing. But my 20 amp solar panels will charge this super fast. I've already tested that. Works really well. So you could go up to 400 too and charge it twice as fast if you wanted to, but 200 is plenty. You know, from what I've seen, you can charge, you know, from a reasonable amount, 30, 40, 50%, somewhere in that ballpark, in good sunlight in probably 3-4 hours, something like that, and be back up to max power. Sorry, I got a train going by down in the valley. But anyway, like I said, guys, I just wanted to kind of touch base on these. We do get a question or two from time to time, and it's really something that could be useful. I'll put it that way. But anyhow, y'all have a really good day, and if any of you in the market for something along these lines, I highly recommend them, and we'll have some links for you and some discount codes as well. All right, now let me get back to packing, and I've probably got an hour, maybe 2 of packing to get done here. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for checking them out, and we'll see you later. And thank you, Redodo, for the battery and inverter. I very much like them, very much. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you later.